hot dick action.
Did you just say that?
What?
You just started our episode with that statement.
Hot dick action.
God damn it, you guys gotta tell me. I'm not looking at the screen.
So gay.
I am not looking at the screen. We'll edit that part out.
No, we won't.
All right, we're to 7 people. We're in a 4-3-2-2 because, you know,
Hey, we fired.
it was
Because we had
firing.
7 people.
Gonna go ahead and turn down that volume.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Wah.
Wah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do
I just want to say volt charge?
Yeah, Volt Charge is the one that stands out. Again, there's not strong red.
No.
The black with Parasitic Implant, Grim Affliction, and Caressive Phyrexia.
Pretty strong.
Someone could kind of be pulled in that direction. Nothing relevant in green here. And unless you have quite a bit of flyers, really nothing relevant in white.
Or no, really?
I mean, there's the Forced Worship, and if you have flyers to go over it, it's important. But Spinethopter is good, but could be in any deck.
Mm-hmm.
But probably Volt
Full
Charge.
charge, yeah.
It did very well for us last time.
Yes, it did.
Well.
All right. Ooh,
Man.
someone passed up on Hot Splicer action.
Yeah, really.
Oh, what the hell?
Now, when I was playing my draft, somebody said that Wing Splicer is okay, but Blade Splicer is better. So I picked the Wing Splicer over the Blade Splicer.
From a speed standpoint, I suppose I can see it.
Yeah.
The ability to have, was it First Strike?
Yeah.
On all your things is awesome. On the other hand, flight is flight is flight.
Yeah.
But I think that we are more likely to pair red with white than we are to pair red with blue.
Right. Neither color we are not sending strong signals.
Right.
Either way. This is going to draw people into Infect. Same with that. Probably Blade Splicer.
You think so?
Yeah, probably.
I have no problem with it.
Because you're gonna want to have a more aggressive deck,
Sure.
probably, and so just getting that extra turn.
Again,
That is not pretty. I mean, and we also don't have to be set on any colors. Like
No,
the
right,
best
right.
thing here is probably Gliss's Scorn.
Destroy target package controllers is one line.
I mean, it's a green shatter. Gremlin Mine would be able to go into any deck.
yeah.
Sure. Forced Worship isn't bad, although I don't like it.
Yeah,
If it prevented blocking, it'd be one thing, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. I have no picks here. I
Vapor Snag it is.
let's go Gremlin Mine, I guess. It keeps us open.
yeah.
And that really is pushing me even farther into white, I think.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that's a solid creature in the band of my
It's got
existence.
reverse landfall.
Yes, well, they never saw that, John, so...
No, but I wrote about it.
Oh, in Rage?
Yes.
Was it Rage-filled?
Well, I said that I was rage-filled.
Was it full of rage-filled goodness?
I
also like the
don't like
Necropouncer.
Yeah, I don't like Repassing Remember the Fallen.
Oh yeah.
And don't really like... this was a good pack.
Yeah.
But a 3/3 flyer...
Sure.
With an ability that's sort of annoying.
Yep.
Reverse landfall. That's what I'm dubbing it.
Here...
I'd say the Fallen Ferromancer.
Yeah, Fallen Ferromancer.
Yeah.
Well, whether you do
I
Infect
mean-
or not,
Right.
man, that's annoying.
Spire Monitor would be nice. Shriek Raptors go
Sensor
insane
Splicer
with
would
light.
also.
Yeah, Sensor Splicer.
Sensor Splicer would be really good
nice.
for us.
But I think the
Yeah.
Fallen Ferromancer
Take the pinger.
is where we have to go.
Pick the pinger.
Here, it's, for me, kind of between Spire Monitor or Pristine Talisman.
I can also see doing the Vault Scourge.
Sure.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do black, it's still an option. And a 1/1 flying lifelinker, if you get him on the first turn, he pays for the 2 life that you
Yeah.
very quickly.
I think Spire Monitor is probably the better pick.
Yeah, but it's another color. But yeah, sure.
But we're not. Yeah.
I know
Red, white, and blue. Whoops.
Who is this guy?
Uh,
Who the hell are you?
Sorry, man.
Is your name Will?
Talk later.
Apostle's Blessing.
Yeah, there's also Conversion Chamber, which
Sure.
can create some...
So if we started
Some
actually
golems.
drafting splicers at this point in our deck, I think it's really
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I guess it makes golems here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. It
cheap.
can make 3/3 creatures for charge counters if we have any more proliferate, which
Sure.
this might be all we get, but I kind of like the Conversion Chamber.
All right, Apostle's Blessing.
I know, Apostle's Blessing.
Wow, we're
I
gonna
will probably
feel that
regret it.
later. I have to say Marrow Shards.
Marrow Shards is probably the best.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a lot of, especially infect decks,
absolutely.
Oh, it can mess people up bad.
blows up, and it
Gets
might
rid-
end up being
It'll
sideboard.
cure the Ichor Claws.
I could also
without
see
having
going
to-
with Gitaxian Probe.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Because, nobody likes being probed.
Well, speak for yourself.
Except Bob. Bob loves it.
I'm on a waiting list.
Here, probably Victorious Destruction again as a sideboard. If they're a Metalcraft deck and just have a ton of artifacts, then even though it's super expensive, it becomes relevant removal.
So George, you're a signal guy. What are we missing right now?
Wait, since when was I a signal guy?
Well, this is our
I just said
original.
so.
This is our original pack back.
Yeah.
So
Pick something.
We are missing there. None of the red cards went. No one took red. We are missing.
You're right. None
All of the black.
Yeah.
Of
there were
course.
3 black cards.
So we should take what the Lost Lead-In.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What does the Scrapyard Salvo do?
Damage equals the number of artifact cards in your graveyard.
Yeah,
No, because we're going to be exiling cards out of our graveyard
Yeah, with
with
Conversion
hopefully,
Chamber.
assuming
No.
we have enough artifacts.
The important thing is you can do it to other people's.
Oh yeah, with the Conversion Chamber. But either way,
Well, that makes the Gremlin one
Furnace
even.
Scamp or Immolating Soul Eater.
yeah.
I like the Furnace Scamp. I know we got bragged on for taking it. I like the Furnace Scamp.
If you're aggressive enough, and same with Soul Eater, if you're aggressive enough,
Yeah.
The big thing that the Furnace Scamp did, in my opinion, was it makes it, if you get him out early, you hit him, all of a sudden, all of that Phyrexian mana they have is a little less attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we
Scamp
want
again?
a second Scamp?
Ooh, we have Scamp Eye.
Probably.
What?
They're
That's the
shrimp.
plural Scamp.
Shrimp
Right?
Scamp.
More than one Scamp? Scamp Eye?
Sure. I'll take it.
Where's that bottle opener? My God, I need to drink.
You're going to bludgeon me with it?
And I'll just take the Viren because,
Because why not, right?
Yeah.
It's only full of disease.
What? Nice.
Infinite Lost Leonins.
So we didn't get any Shriek Raptors, so
Nope.
really White Infect is
Sucky.
not what we want to be
No.
going into.
But we deprived them of 2 Lost Leonins. Take that, White Infector.
Yeah.
That's a well-known fact that the Lost Leonin is like the boss.
Oh, it's the
Red
boss.
Sun Zenith. I think we're taking that.
Yes. We absolutely are taking
Wow,
that. That's a nice gift. Now, with our time, granted, because we had an easy pick,
Uh-huh.
we're not really passing that much.
No.
Let's see.
Way too
always-
expensive.
I always like Virulent Wound, but we aren't playing black.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to get
I
that guy.
really do like the Goblin War Driver.
And in a more aggressive deck, especially a deck with like Furnace Scamps,
Yeah.
if we end up playing them, that makes the Furnace Scamps so much better.
Yep.
Because they start dealing too. It potentially could table. Like things that might table, might surprise us, would be maybe Rested Slasher, Concussive Bolt, War Driver. I think the Wound will be gone, Core Preller will be gone, probably Golem will be gone, Treasure Mage. I mean, we may end up just getting back like Turn the Tide and
Right.
Digester and Banishment
But
Decree.
I would settle for a Concussive Bolt.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
And I definitely am happy that we got a Red Sun Zenith. A recurring fireball is exactly the kind of thing I want.
Decimator Web.
I mean, Blister Stick Shaman
Yeah,
is really good.
it depends on how we see our deck winning.
Well, we're not an Infect deck. Let's just get that out of our brains right now.
Right, yeah, and I completely agree.
The thing is, the Decimator Web helps you win equally regardless.
Yes.
But in this environment is way more effective for burning cards.
Yes. And Decimator Web could be a good finisher for our deck.
True.
When we get to that point where we can't do anything, but we can kill them with this.
Right. At the same time, Blister Stick Shaman is...
The Shaman is probably the more practical choice. The Decimator Web, however, we will never see again.
Ugh, that's a toughie.
It is.
We'll take the web.
I don't envy you.
We'll
Mr.
take
Clicky
the
Man.
web. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, who knows? The Blister Stick could table.
No.
No.
Blister
No.
Stick won't
It
take
won't
could.
table. We could get one in our
but there's
next
a
pack.
decent
It
chance
could.
that we may see one.
Burn the Impure.
Absolutely.
What the hell?
Yeah,
See?
absolutely burn the Impure.
Yeah, see, the Blister Stick could table.
Well, you know what,
Because no
Bob?
one's
You
taking-
may be right. In
And-
this particular
And if we're
environment-
lucky, we're going to get that Priest of Norn.
Yeah, out of this pack, that's realistic.
Yeah,
'Cause
Peace Strider would also not suck
you have
in our deck.
cut 8, so that means 5 are going to come back. 1 will be the Swamp, 1 will be Mirror and Metal,
One will be
One will be
Cryptoplasm, because no one's going to take that
Cost
shit.
Courier. No, someone might take Cryptoplasm if you have something good to copy.
Yeah.
But
But if we're
Priest of
lucky,
Norn's
we
potentially-
will get either Peace Strider, Copper Carapace, or Priest of Norn.
I would also accept Master's Call.
Well, the password is Master's Call.
that's a pretty solid deck.
Yeah.
Or solid.
I hate to say. I
If
don't
this was, if
I
this was
don't
our
wanna
deck,
know-
we would feel privileged.
I don't want to know what other people are picking.
Yeah.
I'm dreading what they're picking because
Yeah.
Burn
The 2
the-
cards
I
that
would
are
not
already
say-
gone.
I would not say that we have the strongest deck
No.
at this point.
All it takes is that there was Into the Core.
Right. As much as I
Oh.
argued last time in the pack that we had into the core not to take it because you sometimes get stuck, here I think it's the pick. Like,
Wait, which one? Oh wait, look. Oh yeah. Wow.
I don't think, at least currently, we're going to have enough artifacts for our
Right.
recruit to be there. Signal Pest is nice, but it's not.
Nope.
And I think into the core
Yeah,
has
I
by
could-
far the most potential for power.
Now, I
Yeah.
could also see taking
That
the
is
Priest of Norn.
That is the second Priest of Norn we're passing.
Right. If we take a Priest of Norn, though,
Right.
we are basically saying
We're
that
diluting ourselves.
we're going to be a control deck.
Yeah.
True.
Because we're going to hold them off. We are not going to win with a Priest of Norn.
True.
True.
Unless you do.
Right, no.
Because it's infect and
Potentially we could win with a Furnace Scamp.
see. But the thing actually I like about Priest of Norn is if you get that.
Another Burn the Impure.
Yeah.
what
Wow.
the- no one's playing red.
Well, no,
Yeah.
we are.
Yep.
Oh,
we
see,
took the,
so
we
they,
took
they've
the only
accept-
good card from the first pack,
they-
so
they-
no,
they've
everybody
ex-
gave up on it.
They've accepted our domination of the color red
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and decided to just pass all of the goodness to
2
us.
Mirror and Metal. This is the second Mirror and Metal we're passing.
We never take it anyway, so.
We really need to, in the pack to come, try to get some more aggressive early drops.
Yeah.
Because if we have multiple Burn the Impures, a Volt Charge, we will be able to
Clear the board.
clear the board of effective blockers
Yeah.
for a while.
Well, at
Those
least
Furnace Scamps will come in handy then.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, no, the Furnace Scamps are probably making the deck right now. Spire Monitor. We haven't picked up that much white since then. Really, we have 2 good white cards, so another Burn the Impure.
Holy moly.
What?
Yeah, I mean, we
win.
We take it.
Yeah.
What I love is that, okay, that was 2 picks.
And if we can get the Koldatha ringleader, that might be good too. Or
We-
4 for 5 with Battle Cry.
We've had at least 4 people who had to pass all 3 of those
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn the Impures.
It's weird. I've never seen that before. It still does the same thing, right?
Right. It's still dealing 3 damage to target creature, and
Yeah.
if it's infect,
It does 3 damage to them as
too.
well.
Yeah, but 3 damage to target creature.
And considering all the infectors that we passed, all the really good ones anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're going to lay some hurt
That'll
down.
kill, what, about 80% of infectors in this set?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Spin Engine would fit into the aggressive, kind of beat down, cheap creature.
I could also see taking Crush.
Yeah. I think Crush would...
But I think that
just
we're a
be a
little light on
sideboard.
creatures, so I would absolutely say that
I think Spin Engine's the pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
We do need some more
Spin Engines.
2-drops, but I'm not seeing any right now, so...
We'll have to, have another pack to go. But yeah, another Spin Engine.
Yep.
Yep, no problem with
Because
that.
we're going...
Balls out. My balls are out.
Yes, put those away.
No, seriously, my balls are out.
Gust Skimmer would be good, even if we weren't playing blue, as just...
Yeah.
2-drop, 2-1.
Yeah, and an artifact if we end up getting any sort of Metalcraft, which, heading into Scars, Metalcraft was much more of a mechanic.
Yes. But, Spin Engine, same thing.
Yes. Yes. I just... Oh, and the War Driver table.
In fact, table.
But so did the Concussive Bolt.
Right. I think the War Driver is
It's 2-drop, we need more 2-drops.
more valuable to us.
Hmm.
Because if we can get the War Driver out, then our Spin Engines are
Well,
4
we saw
ones and
additional
our-
concussive bolts down the line.
There is
Yeah,
at least one
Nobody's
more.
playing red.
Yeah. No, there's a very good chance. Like you said, no one's playing red, so they might come back. White or blue, it's interesting, but going into the last pack, we could very easily be a red-blue deck instead. Like, Blade Splicer's good,
Mono red all the way.
but if there's something that we see that's better...
You know what? We should take the Vidalcan Infuser.
In case we
get a
tumble
tumble
magnet
magnet,
or a relevant
there's
Trigon.
any number of things we're being able to slap it on there. Because I'm not seeing anything excepting Kot's Courier.
Yeah, the potential upside to it.
I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. I see that, and we got a Cost Courier anyway.
Unless we have Master's Call.
We could get Master's Call.
If we are arguing for the fact that suddenly Metalcraft becomes more of an issue, Master's Call helps us with that.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're also talking about getting past infectors, having a
Go ahead,
Forest
take the
Walker
Cost Courier.
would take that out.
And there's the Concussive Bolt.
Yep.
I don't think.
And honestly, even this deck,
Oh, yeah.
Rally the Forces could be...
sure.
if you're attacking early, pumping all of your little guys...
Get some
and
battle cry out,
first strike.
action out there, and then...
Yeah.
Run up and first strike the hell out of him. And another
Cost
Quilled Slag.
Yeah, that's going to be the
Wow.
last relevant card.
And they're going to be like, oh, man, cool Slagworm.
Score! We win!
Yeah.
We got an 8-8. Pick 14.
Yoink.
Another Concussive Bolt.
Like I said.
So,
All right, we need a bomb. We got nothing that's really bomby.
Yeah. Well, the Red Sun Zenith, because it comes back, because you shuffle it back into your library, that's about as close to a bomb as we have.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Mirror Smith. There could be a good argument for Mirror Smith
Sure.
because he could create additional little tokens that would also enable our Concussive Bolts to be Metalcraft to allow all those little guys to run in and do damage.
Perilous Mirror.
Perilous Mirror, Contagion Clasp.
Those are the ones I'm seeing. I could also see Hate drafting the play Stinger.
I gotta tell you, I think I gotta go with the Contagion Clasp.
I won't fight it. It's won us an awful lot of games. On the other hand, Mirror Smith.
I'm just saying,
we don't have that many artifacts to cast. I guess that's the
Right.
downside to Mirror Smith.
Okay, now, honestly, I think it's the Perilous Mirror.
I could see that.
Because we need, I think we need more 2-drops, and it's a good one.
What else could we proliferate with it?
The thing is, we've got the echo
Whoops.
chamber thing.
Sorry, I just took the perilous mirror. You're right. The conversion chamber
Would
Could
poison
have
them.
potentially been used.
Yes.
Proliferate would.
I was wrong. Of course, it's combo-ish.
Here, I think Dark Slick Drake, because we still are not white or blue,
Yeah.
one way or the other, and that is
And it's a really good card.
Yeah, I think the Nurok
Invisimancer?
Invisimancers would be good too, because they're unblockable.
I think one potentially tables.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there are that many. Well, there are probably lots of people in blue.
Yeah.
Here,
Oof.
Skyhill School would give us another
Pretty expensive though.
solid flyer. The 5's kind of that in between. I don't think it's all the way to like.
I would also think that Dispense Justice would be a valid option.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whether we think like Dark Slick Drake, Spire Monitor, and Skyhill School is going to be a better choice, or Blade Splicer, Shattered Angel.
Go with the Skyhill School. Go with the Skyhill School.
Just see where it goes.
Yeah.
That has the right feel to it.
Trigon of Corruption it's not on color, but it gives us repeat things. Rustic.
Or Nurok Replica.
Bladed Opinions.
I think probably the Rustic.
You think so?
I mean, I will not say one word about you taking the Trigon of Corruption.
Right.
You will that even, especially if we're likely playing blue, the Vidalcan Infuser with a Trigon of Corruption.
Yeah, that's true. If we end up in blue and this guy's putting charge counters on it,
Yeah.
That becomes a real annoying thing. On the other hand, the Rustic shuts down the Trigon of Corruption.
Did you actually pick it?
no, I haven't.
I say take the Trigon. Take it.
Like I said, I won't say a single word about it. Well, except for what I just said there.
Right. And the many words to
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
Now I will explain to you exactly why you were wrong.
We're still kind of playing the fence, but like Glinthawk Idol.
Man. I also
I
am
don't
not opposed to Bonds of Quicksilver. Just, I mean, it's slow, but
Yeah, it deals with.
something big.
Mm-hmm.
Slagworm. Yeah, I don't know.
Could we splash for white? Maybe not for the Shattered Angel, but just a little bit. Are we getting greedy with 3 colors? I mean, we always are getting greedy with 3 colors, but
We're like, well, red, white, blue worked last time.
It'll work every time now.
But this is not the red, white, blue infect deck.
No,
this is a
it's-
completely different.
This is
Beast.
completely different stupidity. I would say either the Gear Grabber, if we have anything to sacrifice shit to,
Which we don't.
then I would say take the Cisbearer.
Cisbearer.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the same place. Like,
Yeah.
Warden potentially makes our
Right.
deck, but why are Cisbearers going
Yeah.
this late?
Because they're morons. Or they've got God stuff.
Right.
I would say the Scrap Diver Servant.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably we don't have enough artifacts to enable that,
Yeah.
and so then you're thinking end game, and we don't have, like you said, a lot of finishers. Scrap Diver Serpent is a pretty good finisher. Getting to 7 without any ramp
Is
is
impossible.
going to be a bitch.
I like Golden Foundry.
yeah, but we don't have that many artifacts.
Right. We have the Infuser to put it on, but we
Yeah.
probably the Serpent. It just gives us more options. Turn Slag.
Absolutely.
I'd like the Volshock Replica.
Yeah, but it's turned to
Turn
slag.
Slag.
Did we even see any mirror?
No.
No. We never. We know the infect mirror. The
Plague
plague
Mirror. We saw
That was
Plague
the only
Mirror,
one.
I did see the Plague Mirror.
That was it.
but we never saw
Who knew,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's probably what everybody's first picks were. I don't know.
Or there just weren't any in this time.
Yeah.
I mean, here.
Lumen Grid, probably.
Yeah, you could go with the
Yeah.
Drake. Could go with the Golem.
Go with a flyer.
Yep.
Yeah. If nothing else, they're not playing it. Invisimancer did table. So take that. Sun Chaser.
Yep. Absolutely.
Whoa, Untamed Might?
Yeah, that's a late Untamed
Take
Might.
the Untamed Might.
And, well, we're probably not playing white. That's not as bad of a card as...
As we think it is.
Yeah.
We used it to our advantage before.
Golden
Just turn
Urn.
aside. Take the turn
I'll
aside.
take the turn aside.
Yay, George is happy now.
Take the mountain.
Oh,
Ah,
teabag.
man.
Take that white
Cold.
Soul's Passage.
Cold. So cold, yeah.
I feel cold.
All right. Let's start with the strong, for sure, red cards. Because there's no doubt that we're playing red.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that.
Probably the War Driver. All our
burn the
burning
impures.
Okay.
2 creatures, love it.
Yeah. But that means we have a ton
Of burn.
of burn and removal. Ton, yeah. So, I think we have to play blue to back that up, because that's where we're going to get some of our
biggest stuff.
creatures. Oh, I guess spin engines are effectively red.
Right.
Perilous Mirror is going to make anyone's deck. But in blue, I would say the Serpent, Sky Elf School, Spire Monitor, Dark Slick Drake. The Infuser, it depends on what we end up adding, but we're probably adding like Conversion Chamber and Trigon, where the Infuser's ability is relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me switch this. Okay. We're at 16 of our 23. And so we have 7 cards left. We have 9 creatures.
Right.
We need to probably get at least to 13 creatures. Would be my...
Then let's put in the Drake. And the Scamps. Don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Or do you want the Couriers instead? Well, Couriers should be sideboard, I think, but maybe the Glenhawk Idol? Well, no, because we're not going to play Blight.
Right.
It's never going to be Metalcraft.
It's never going to be Metalcraft.
But it is 4 damage.
Yeah. It's 4 damage to the dome. Decimator Web. 2 life again and again. Trigon. Let's say we want the Infuser, we want the Trigon,
right.
We want the Conversion Chamber. We're at 13 creatures.
That's light, but we have so much removal it may not matter. I say put in the Invisimancer.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, if nothing else, that's a target.
Yeah, and he can get through for 2 and 2 and 2.
Yep.
What? I got no problem with that.
Okay.
I can't believe we're not using the Decimator Web.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking. Is a Decimator Web, because we would have to pay 8 before it does
anything.
2, and a Furnace Scamp is 1 to potentially do 4.
Yeah.
So probably Furnace Scamps are more powerful than Decimator Web for what we want to do.
In the short term, yes.
Right.
It's for 5, right?
What?
1 for 5.
No.
Because it has to do damage in order to explode.
It deals 1, then it deals 3.
Oh. I apologize. I thought it did 4.
It's alright.
We need a bigger screen, Bob, so I can read them without John blowing stuff up.
That's fine. Maybe you should just not talk.
How many answers to artifacts do we have?
6.
None.
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention.
Into the core.
Plus all the things if they're a creature.
Right. If they're
So 6.
creatures, then we have a ton. And if they're a creature, then that's the only time Gremlin Mine would be relevant anyway.
Yep.
Potentially, if they had really sick equipment, we could put in Victorious Destruction on on our sideboard. just kind of thinking of how we might want to change the deck as we go. War Driver.
Could go.
Yeah, we have no equipment,
Mm-mm.
which is
Unusual.
yeah.
We have no mirror and no equipment.
We have one mirror, but no
Not a good
mono
one.
mirror. This is a weird deck.
Yeah, I think this is as good as this deck is going to get.
Yep.
Which may not be saying much.
Who knows? Maybe we should have played black.
Should have been drafting green.
We know that color.
Yeah,
We're
just
comfortable.
because it's our
I
favorite
didn't
color.
see any decent green.
Lots of decent green.
I didn't see any of it though.
Here, I would say
Oh, looking.
we probably want to go like 10-7 just
Oh, yeah.
because,
We have no ramp.
yeah, and early we're going to need red. Our first 2 turns will be irrelevant if we don't have mountains.
Fair enough.
But then a little bit later, blue
We need
gets-
blue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost interest.
Deck is dead to Bob. We may as well just quit now.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. We've done the drafting part. That's the only part that matters.
Okay, well, we will somehow figure out how to get this thing to
We'll
stop,
limp this one into the barn.
and we'll be
What?
back for round 1.